Hey guys, welcome to this video. We'll be going over one method of installing the 3M filter for the BAZ mask. So these 3M filters are actually retrofitted for this mask, and the size of the filter is actually maximized to fit very snug and to prevent any leakage that might be coming in from the sides. So as a heads up, do be patient with this. It might seem clunky at first, but in the end, it'll all make sense. So let's dive in. So what you'll need is the 2 layers of the filters, the copper mesh, the stainless steel mesh. Now there are 2 filter holders that came originally with the mask, and that's for the factory filter setup. But for this 3M filter setup, we'll only need one of those filter holders. You could use either of the filter holders, but I prefer the one with the ridges on the top. If you have an earlier version of our filters, where the 2 layers were glued together as one piece, in that instance, just use that one piece. Also, make sure that your copper mesh is maintained and cleaned. See the instructions that came with it or on the copper maintenance video. The copper mesh is optional, so you can leave it out if you want. So what we want to do is what I like to call it, a filter sandwich. Yes, we're making a filter sandwich. Take your copper mesh and your stainless steel mesh, and you want to fold it in half to have a soft crease. Your filters will have a marking, either a dot or a line. This will indicate the direction the filter is facing in the mask. The side that has the markings will be facing towards your mouth, which we'll call the inside side. Now line the copper on the outside and the stainless steel on the inside. And there you have it, the filter sandwich. Now bend the filter sandwich so that it slightly creases, and you want to hold it with the one thumb in the middle and your other fingers behind it. You want your thumb to be pointed towards the top. Now we want to insert the top part of the filter into the top part of the lining and get as much of the filter into the top part of the lining. Now we're going to do the same thing but for the bottom, but this time you'll only need to insert only a portion of the bottom, mainly the bottom center. To get the filter in, we're going to do a pinch and pull method. You're going to hold the filter with one hand, and with the other hand you're going to pull the silicone so that it stretches. Now with the other hand, you want to pinch and hold the top so that you have both hands pinching and holding the filter and the mask. Okay, so this is where it all gets tricky. So what we're going to do is flip the filter into the mask. Once you do that, you're going to get a bunch of creases in the filter. And now what we want to do, insert the filter into the lining of the mask, and we want to distribute those creases evenly throughout the filter. So work on one side and then work towards the other side. This is the hardest part of the install, so take your time on this. It's gonna feel like you're not doing it right. Just make sure you're spreading out the creases. And once you get it all into the filter lining, it's gonna look like this. Just as long as the filter is all inside the lining, you're ready for the final step. Now insert the plastic holder from the top and line it up just like you did with the filter. Now you want to pinch and pull the filter case into the filter lining. Once you have the filter case inside of the lining, check the front side so that you can see all the copper is lined up. If it's not lined up, you can take a portion of the filter out and readjust the copper on the inside by using the pinch and pull method. You're pretty much finished at this point, but if you want to make your mask a little bit nicer, there's going to be a lining that you'll see on the outside, and what you can do to eliminate that is you can kind of pinch and pull and bend until you get those creases out. Another thing that you'll notice in the front of the mask is you might have some gaps here and there. And so how to eliminate that, since it's actually copper mesh and stainless steel mesh, you can actually pinch those gaps so that it's nice and even. One more thing, to double check that your filter is all lined up properly, you want to lift up the filter lining to make sure the filter goes all the way to the edge. We made this filter very nice and snug, so it should automatically all line up, but if it isn't lined up, just use the pinch and hold method to reshift the filter into place. And that's it. You should be good to go after this. Hopefully I didn't make it too easy looking, but once you get the hang of it, it'll come naturally and it'll be a lot easier next time. Thanks for watching, guys, and check out our other videos with tips and tricks and how to get a proper seal in our other videos. Be well and have a great day.